It was a dark and stormy night when Sarah discovered the death note. She had been cleaning out her grandfather's attic when she stumbled upon a dusty old notebook with a sinister aura. She had heard stories about the death note before, and her heart raced as she hesitantly opened it. Inside, she found pages upon pages of names written in a delicate script. The names were all crossed out with a red pen, except for the last one. It was a name she recognized, her own. Fear gripped Sarah as she realized that she had just found a death note that had been targeting her family for generations. She quickly shut the notebook and put it away, hoping that she could forget about it and move on with her life. But the death note had other plans. That same night, Sarah's dreams were plagued by horrific visions of shadowy figures and grotesque creatures. She woke up in a cold sweat, feeling as though she was being watched by an unseen force. As days turned into weeks, Sarah couldn't shake the feeling of dread that had taken hold of her. She became paranoid, locking herself in her room and avoiding contact with the outside world. But it was no use. The death note had already marked her as its next victim. One night, as she lay in bed, Sarah heard a faint whisper coming from the darkness. It was a voice she recognized, but couldn't place. The voice spoke to her, telling her that it was time for her to die. Sarah screamed, but no one came to her aid. The voice grew louder and more urgent, until it was all she could hear. And then, silence. Sarah was dead. The death note had claimed another victim, and it would continue to do so for generations to come.